Hello, friends. Lord Verminard back again in Mon Bazou. Uh, and I'm excited to be playing this game, as always. I was just having a little sit in my little lawn chairs here. I stacked up these planters because they were kind of getting out of control. They were just spilling into my driveway here. So that looks a little better. Somebody asked in the comments what these are for. You can plant things in them, obviously. And then you can have them inside, either in your house or in your garage or out here if you wanted to. But mainly what they're used for is when you get the underground bunker built that has a complete grow system for growing various things like this. You need the planters to grow in them, and you need a bunch of them, a whole bunch. So I kind of a head start buying some of these. I haven't bought any in a long time just because I've been trying to squirrel away as much money as I can. But yeah, that's what those are for. So what are we going to do today? I am glad you asked because I don't have any idea. We're about halfway through, well, a little more than halfway through the day here. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be getting into the rest of my time here. So let's investigate the sugar shack and see what needs to be done here. I don't remember why that's parked there. I don't remember. Oh, maybe I was doing tubing. I think that's what it was. I love that. It's like, when did I park my quad over there? It's always a problem when I start playing this game. Since I don't play it for like a week at a time, I kind of forget what the heck is going on here. We've got almost a full load of of sap there. We've got, how many do we have any in the truck right now? No, we don't. So I think probably we'll end out the day with doing that. What else should I do? I should probably go see the street race guys again, I guess. Try to win some, well, I don't know if I could win any more races right now with this car being the way it is. I haven't done any real performance upgrades yet, other than the exhaust and the intake. I think. Well, and brakes. Or there's no intake, I guess. It's just the headers and the exhaust. Yeah, that's what I've done. So, I put... Wait a minute. So the brakes are all upgraded. What about the struts? Let me just get this thing up in the air here. Okay, so those are not upgraded yet on the fronts or the rears. I think I do have the fancy differential in it, though. My creeper just keeps ending up in weird places here. Yep, I did put the true limited slip diff in there. And there's the fancy exhaust. So, and we got upgraded brakes, but the rest of this stuff is all stock. Okay, I'm remembering now. I'm getting it. Yep, this is all stock suspension here. Okay. All right, well, we know what we're dealing with. So, I don't think there's any point in doing just one set of those right now. Yoink. So, what are we going to do? I guess we'll go ahead and start making some maple syrup. I think that's probably the best thing to do for this evening. Is this, what are we doing on fuel? Okay, that's full. This is, okay, we're good. All right, well, let's make some maple syrup. And if we have time, we'll go and do street racing things. I still need to get my friendship up with that dude that has the other car, the Prinz, the Honda. Because I've never used that car yet. I've never had it. I don't know what's involved in having it, so I really want to get that done. That's kind of the whole reason why I started this dumb series, is so I could get the new car. I haven't done it yet. Okay. I guess we'll get some more wood. Get through the door there. All right, here we go. Back at it. The maple syrup making. This is essentially a maple syrup making simulator right now, since that's pretty much all I've been doing. Like I said, I keep saying it over and over again. You got to get the electricity hooked up, as the grid power hooked up as quickly as you possibly can in this game, because otherwise it's just, you're gonna have a bad time. It's the maple syrup part takes up so much time that you really don't have time to do anything else to really make money and to keep up with it once you have a lot of trees hooked up. Oh, I forgot to put paper in there. There we go. Okay, where's my... There it is. Nope, that's not what you should do. All right, how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. Apparently my guy's thirsty. Jonesing for some maple syrup. Aren't we all? I'm doing pretty well. It's been a busy week. Hopefully you guys don't mind that I didn't have a video come out on Friday. I just didn't have enough time. Sometimes that happens, I guess. Yeah, like I said, it's not my intention to do a video every single day, but I will do them as much as I possibly can, with the obvious, you know, the usual long drive Tuesday, Thursday thing, and then usually my garage Wednesday, sometimes Monday, sometimes Friday. It's kind of all up in the air. Anytime you want to boil now would be great. All right, can I do this? Okay, cool. And actually, what I think I might do, once this is ready to throw another log in, is I'll run and get some poutine real fast. Poutine. Sounds really good. Every time I play this game. Like, oh yeah, man, I could murder some poutine right now. There we go. Okay. Let's do this before we get into quick time here. So yeah, the channel has almost 1,000 subscribers. Like, we are very, very close. As of right now, we're about 50 away. Which means that we had almost 100 subscribers over the week, which is just insane to me. It blows my mind. I am humbled and honored, and, you know, all those things. That you guys are, you know, so many people are tuning in and enjoying what I do. It's just kind of unbelievable. So I'm going to keep doing it, that's for sure. At least for the foreseeable future. Where are we at? Oh, perfect timing. All right. And we are in accelerated time. I love accelerated time when it comes to making maple syrup. Now, the good thing is, once you get all the upgraded equipment and crap with the electricity, you basically, it's just a hands-off operation. You just come in here and bottle it up. That's pretty much all you have to do. It's glorious. So you can spend all your time doing other shenanigans. I'm gonna need more wood, I guess. Okay, here we go. More wood. Went to one of my local vintage motorcycle group bike night last night, and had a really good time. There were a lot of really good, awesome bikes there, including a Honda NR. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that bike. It's kind of it was like a, I actually don't know a ton about it. It was kind of like a, I guess, a engineering exercise for Honda. It has those oval pistons. Pretty wild. There's a guy locally here that's got one and it's like immaculate. Like it looks like it just came out of the factory. It's perfect. And he rides the thing around. Like he doesn't, it doesn't sit in his garage. He rides it. So it was pretty cool to see one of those. A privilege to see one of those, to be honest. Just makes me want to get my bike put together. Been wanting to. It's just, money and time and all that. All those things I don't have any of. There we go. Filling them up. We're doing good here. How are we with the... Okay, alright, we're doing good. I might need more wood, I don't know. We'll find out. Alright. Not full yet. More wood. I don't know if I'm going to have enough energy to go to the races tonight. Bummer. I find it weird that this guy doesn't have a coffee maker. The only place you can get coffee is at the gas station. It's weird. Canadians like coffee, right? They drink a lot of coffee. Who doesn't drink a lot of coffee? Oh. I wouldn't necessarily say I drink a lot of it, but I drink it every day. Like I never go without it, pretty much. All right, looks like I'm gonna need more wood. I think I'm just gonna run out here and grab a couple. Whoops, that was higher than I thought it was. Okay, well, whatever. Where are we at? All right, yeah, probably about one more. This one's full too. Sweet. Is that it? Probably one more. Damn. Yep, that ought to do it. Oh yeah, see, my dude's yawning already. Crap. Yeah, I think that's all I've got. Yep, that's all I got time for tonight. Oh, crikey, it's already 1 in the morning. Damn, this took longer than I thought. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to bed tonight. Whoops, what we got? Headlights, 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 where are they at? That's the bed light. There we go. I'm pretty sure there's There's a keyboard bind for that, I think. Don't hit any new trees. What? Come on now, that was just a scratch. Yeah, whatever. Lights. Alright, let's turn this off. And go to bed. Oh god, stuck. Damn, 11 o'clock. Ugh. Let's get this thing fired up, I guess. Fired up and fueled up. No. There we go. Okay. I keep forgetting how much money it is to actually get the electricity put in, so I'm going to check this again. Yeah, 28 grand. Okay. So I've got 8,000 right now. Okay. It's a lot of dough. All right. Oh, I gotta talk to my brother. Oh, nuts. You know what? Need to bring some product with me. Guess I didn't forget this time. Or at least, you know, I didn't forget until I was like all the way to town, like I did last time. Guess I'll bring 3. All right. That's better. So we can make a little cash while we're out, besides the maple syrup. Okay.
Esti que j'haïs ça couper du bois de foyer.
Yeah, don't we all? All right. Do we need more curds? I don't think I do. This current batch of potatoes seems like it's taking longer to grow than they usually take. I'm not sure what's up with that. I feel like I haven't grown any in a while. Whoa. Wow, that was like one of the first times there wasn't a car like right there in the middle of that turn. There's one right here. Brakes. One of my biggest requests for this game is to have like some sensitivity adjustments for the steering. Like I don't mind using keyboard for this because it's not really like, you know, it's not exactly like the most engaging driving experience, but it works for the game. But I really wish you could adjust the steering sensitivity. It's just a little bit, it's really hard to like get the thing to go straight, you know, especially if you're going fast. Okay, I don't think I need any supplies right now.
Laissez-vous séduire par notre vaste collection de tuyaux.
Yeah, that thing's 18 grand. That's 13 grand. That's for the truck. 10 grand for that. Whew. So getting the electricity is just the first part of the battle. There's a lot of stuff to spend money on. Ooh. Wish there was like a, you know, the poor alcoholic millionaire like in My Summer Car. You could rip off his money, his case of his case of winnings. Not very nice, I guess, because then he ends up hanging himself. But you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I'm kidding. I'm not that cold, really. How much gas do I got? I probably ought to put gas in this stupid thing too. There we go. All right. Big packs, jeez.
T'avoue bien. Ah!
Hey, comment est-ce qu'il va aujourd'hui?
All right.
Hey, prends-toi donc une petite canisse de sirop pour la route, là. Bah, ben, t'es bien fin.
I can get the second set of sport shocks. That's good. Then we can actually install them. That would be nice. OEM engine, yeah. All right. More parts, more parts. What else do we need to do? Is there anything else we actually need? I don't think so. Is there anybody else I can sell this to? No, I don't think there is. Not here right now. All right, well, I guess we're going back home. I don't think there's anything in the mail I need to worry about right now. All right. Extremely uneventful episode so far. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Not all fun and games in the maple syrup business, you know? Watch out, rabbit! I know I could go and try and befriend the dog, but that's just kind of a pain in the butt right now. And you don't really gain anything from it, so... Other than you have to have a dog come with you everywhere you go. Okay. Wait, no, not that. I need sport. There it is. We can do that today. That's going to be exciting. Where'd the other one go? All right. And we'll take these barrels back up. We'll bring this back in here. Speaking of that, how are my crops doing? Everything's watered. That's nice. Ooh, these potatoes are almost done. See, I was just talking about that. Cool. That's great. Probably tomorrow I'll be able to harvest those babies. And I can sell some of the fries and make some more mooney. All right then. Let's do this now. Because I can. Guess we'll do the rears first. Already looks like it's got a pretty good stance to it. All right, Mr. Wrench. Dude, put it down. Okay, there we go. Now pick it up. Okay. Jeez. Having some trouble today. Alright, so this looks kind of weird, but I think this one goes like this. That's a crappy bolt we gotta replace. And that one's like that. Also, I think what that other strut bolt was loose, wasn't it? Looked like it was. Can I get all three of these out here? Hells yeah, I can. Look at that. Man, I wish you could do that when you were really working on cars. I think I've mentioned that before, but man. All right, what do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new bolts. What do we got here? Looks like I can use those. I've got 10 black ones. I guess we'll just use these, I guess. There we go, and there it is. There we go. Excellent. Much better. We can stick you back on there. Yeah, I'd really like to have that air compressor. That would be just dandy. Although I found I don't have an air compressor in real life. I've always wanted one, just have never really had the means to get one. One big enough that it would be worthwhile to have, you know? But now I have several battery-powered electric impacts. I've got I got a big ass one, and I've got a smaller one. And man, they really do the job. They do a really good job. Now I know that you can't replace a super high torque air powered impact with an electric one. I don't think any electric one's as strong as an air one, but I've had my big one break free a lot of stuff that I could not get any other way. So now I still need an air compressor, just, you know, to have compressed air, because that's like super important. Oh crap, I just took out the wrong bolts here. Wasn't paying attention. All right, how about this one? There we go. Is that the right one? I think so. Yeah, there we go. And obviously, you know, if you're going to have a blasting cabinet or something like that, you got to have air. You know, if you want to do any painting, you got to have air. I mean, you don't have to. I've seen people paint with the electric spray guns and it actually works not bad, but yeah, there's still stuff you have to have a compressor for. So hopefully I'll get one of these days. All right, new bolts. Pick it up. Okay. It drives me nuts. My garage is even worse with that. It's like you click on something and your guy's just like, nope, screw you, I'm not doing it. Okay, we are almost done with this job. Halfway, I guess. All right, good bolts, not shitty bolts. Sweet, there we go. Rear end done. Oh no, I'm gonna... I should have bought more bolts when I was at the stupid... Man. I'm gonna run out. That's annoying. AF. Well, I have 3 in here, I guess. And 5 there. So five of those total. And let's see, it takes 1, 2... It takes 5 per side. Alright, what if I did... no, crap, that wouldn't work. Wait, I've got 10 here. I could do all the fronts in black, I guess. Or, wait a minute, I've got 2 here, 2 there, plus that one. So I could do the two bottom ones on both sides and these, and then the 3 top ones in the black. Yeah, maybe we'll do that, because you can see those top 3 bolts. That's what we're gonna did. There we go. I don't know why I bothered to put that jack stand all the way back over there when I'm gonna just do the front here, but that's what I do sometimes. All right, front side. I hate how you have to put your wrench down to take the wheel off. Or to remove parts at all. Seems kind of silly. Alright. Let's see, those are good bolts, so crappy bolts are going to go over here. Alright, and where are these? Where are these guys at? It's hard because they're not lined up with where they're supposed to be. Alright. Excuse me. Why aren't you coming out? Did I take off the wrong bolt? I don't think so. What is that one? What is going on here? Oh, I did take out one of the wrong bolts. Looky there. Ah, nuts. All right. Is that, I think this is the right one. Yep, that's it. Well, here. Let's remove this. Holy crap. No, let me just go up here. There's no need to explode off the shelves like that. So if I take this and put this bolt back where it belongs. Okay, it was one of the caliper bolts. All right. We got that fingered out. I like how the bolts are highlighted so that you can see what you're doing, but sometimes it's like so bright that you can't, like I want to be able to see which color bolt that I'm replacing, right? Like that's why I'm replacing the crappy bolts with new ones so that I know which bolts I've touched. Okay. Here, let me just do this a smarter way. Maybe smarter. Wait, did I? Yep, I did. Okay. This is taking more time than I thought it was going to take. All right, I think that was the right one this time. Yeah, it looks like it. All right. Trying to hurry. Come on, bud. You need to do this a little faster. Oh my god. Okay. Just do it. All right, so I'll take oh wait, I gotta remove the freaking strut, obviously. Okay, there we go. There's that. Here's this. That's great. We need one of those. And another one of those. And one of these. Okay, almost done. I think that's one of the longer jobs in this game as far as the car work goes. Doing the rest of the stuff is actually pretty easy. There aren't that many bolts. There we go. All right, let's get these wheels back on there. Pick up the wrench, please. Okay. Yeah, I gotta visit my buddies at the racetrack here. Not the racetrack, but the street races. Which means I probably have a full tank of sap sitting over there that I haven't done. See, that's what I mean about doing the maple syrup. It takes up so much time until you get the electricity and all that stuff. Okay. Let's clean up our mess. There we go. There we are. Fancy black bolts. Does it sit any different? Yeah, it does sit a little bit lower, doesn't it? All right, let's, I've got enough energy to do this. Whether I have enough time, I don't know. Oh, I drank a maple syrup through the fridge. That was pretty neat. All right, let's, oh no, I need, arg. I need product. And hopefully it doesn't disappear again. Guess I'll bring two, one for the one guy that I need to be friends with, and then one for anybody else that wants it. Okay. All right. That, and that. Now the real question, does it handle any better? I can't really tell. I don't think it's going to make much difference on this gravel. Also, I don't think the tires are really helping me much either. Also, I don't have any idea how much... Oh my god. That was weird. Alright. Got a little drifty on me. I don't have any idea how much fuel is in this thing. Also, I just remembered, I might have to fast forward through this bit just to avoid any kind of copyright work from YouTube, so I'll join back up with you here in a minute. Alright, we're trying to do another race here. I almost got this guy last time. Oh, come on! That was a dirty trick. Man. I wonder if you can, like, push them off the road. Alright, well, we lost another one, but that's okay. Need a little bit more power before I can get him, I think. Alright, so we're gonna head back home. Yeah, again, I apologize for having to fast forward through that bit there, but all I did was talk to those guys and sell some product. No big deal. Also, I just realized that this thing is pretty low on fuel right now, so I'm gonna have to definitely deal with that next time I'm out with it. But I improved my friendship with that dude, so hopefully I'll be getting the car here soon. I can't remember what level it has to be at to get it. We'll find out here eventually. Oh, sorry, rabbit. This thing's actually handling a lot better now. I didn't think it would make that much of a difference. Whoop. I say that and just immediately beef like hard. That could have been worse. All right, back home. Ah, perfect. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely put fuel in this hog next time we're out. But all right. So I know I'm not fast enough to beat those guys, or the next guy yet. Oh yeah, we're getting this stuff done. Yeah, we're getting taters tomorrow. All right, let's hit the old sack. Turn that off. There we go. I'm gonna grab a drink. All right. Let's see. What are we gonna do today? Today is Wednesday. We need to harvest. So let's harvest. Potato, potato. Yeah, see, that's weird. Like, sometimes, I think it's just a different amount every time you harvest. It's not always the same. Alright. Package up some fries. It's kind of weird that you slice them into the fry basket, but then you take them from the fry basket into the... and then package them into the restaurant packs. That's kind of weird. That's cool, though. We make some more money selling fries. Okay, harvest some more. All right. More. Yeah, this is when the big harvest baskets really come into play. Because this sucks. Getting two at a time. I feel like when you first grow potatoes, you don't get that many. Maybe it's just, maybe I'm just imagining it wrong. All right, package those up. Man, I really want French fries now. I haven't had any in a while. Trying to cut back on my, you know, fried foods and whatnot. Sometimes when you want a French fry, there's nothing else that'll do. Nothing. Look at that. That one, the first harvest was 53, and then that one was 90 after that. So that was less than, so it's different every time. I didn't know that. I thought it was always the same. Okay. That's $800 worth of French fries right there. That's what I'm talking about. All right, 23 potato seeds. Wow. I gotta dig 9 more holes. I got a lot. That was pretty good. More potatoes. So I wonder, I should do a profit analysis on which crop actually is worth more. I'm pretty sure that the green is worth more, but I haven't, I need to research like how long it takes for the stuff to grow and all that stuff. So it might actually be more lucrative to grow the potatoes. I'm not sure. All right. What are we gonna do now? Did I start this thing? Crap, I didn't. That was dumb. There. Okay. So I have empty barrels here. I'm thinking I maybe should take the car into town and get put some gas in it. I think that's what I should do. Because I mean, I have some more empties to pick up from the Federation, but I don't need them right now because I'm not going to fill all these tonight. Plus the ones that I have in there. Okay. Actually, what I should do... Here, let's use the glove box for what it's for. Ah, no, you dummy. That's not gonna work. There we go. That's what everybody uses glove boxes for, right? Right. Well, that's not up, so... Whoops. Alright, fine, we'll just turn around in here. Alright, straighten this camera up before it makes everybody sick. Alright, I'll talk to my brother again. I feel like I've got to be getting close to the air compressor with him at this point. I can't remember what level. I think it's probably maxed. Okay, putting that in the glove box was a dumb idea. Then I gotta walk all the way around over here to take it out.
Hey, ben content de te voir.
Alright, so where are we at with him right now? 41, so I still have a ways to go with him. Crap. Alright. Alright, fine. Whatever. Also, I don't really want to sell all of my packs. I know it's worth more selling per pack than it is to sell the big bundles. But, I gotta get the dealers opened up too, so. Yeah, this thing definitely seems to be handling a little better now. Those were worthwhile investments. Oh crap, I should have brought the fries into town. I wasn't even thinking. This thing definitely has better brakes than the truck. Let's see, what is this? German car show, so it should be on the fuel doors on the right, right? Pretty sure all German cars are on the right. Some kind of regulation or something? I don't know. Whoops, I gotta take this off. So I'm actually going to have to make another trip into town to drop off fries and to pick up empties. That was dumb. Okay, whoops. Let me grab my green out of there. All right.
Ah ben, content de te voir. Ah, dis-moi donc.
Okay,
qu'est-ce
what are we
que
doing
tu
now?
mets pas d'ordinaire dans tes besoins?
Is there anything in here I need? You know what?
Ben oui.
I need a couple more boxes of bolts. Okay. I think that's all I need. Actually, you know what? Take one of those too while I'm at it. Alright. Okay, these can go back in the car. This thing's gassed up, so we should be... Whoops. Should be good there for a little while. Yep, not a super fast car, that's for sure. Of course, if you're talking about a stock 318, they were not the speediest cars around, that's for sure. Even a stock 325 would just completely smoke one. Now that being said, I still have a soft spot for them. They were certainly lightweight, and I've always found that the BMW straight sixes, they're awesome engines, right? Legendary. But I've always found them a little bit agricultural. Not necessarily in like how they feel, but it just seems like they, most of them like rev kind of low, and I don't know, they just don't seem like they make as much power as they should for as big as they are, I could be wrong though. I don't know. I've never actually owned a BMW. I'm not saying I won't ever own one. I've just never had one. I've known lots of people that have had them. I've worked on them. And they're actually not too bad of cars to work on either. I find most German cars aren't that bad to work on because for the most part, the Germans are pretty good about kind of planning things ahead a little bit, at least in the past. And pretty much any new car is going to be a nightmare to work on no matter what, but any of these ready to go? Not yet. Oh, one. I have one plant ready to go. I'm not going to harvest one plant. I got two. Three. That one just became ready. Yeah, I'm not going to harvest three. I'm going to wait. Okay, I'm going to look over here and see what I need to do. See what's up. Wait, let me check, who's this guy? The Night to Meet organizer, this... Is it Michael that's got the other car? Or is it Antoine? I think it's Antoine that has the other car. I think you need to have like a friendship level of like 30 or something with him. Okay, that's full, which is not a surprise. I've got 3 empties in here. Let's get this thing loaded up with wood so that we can jump right into making maple syrup as soon as it gets to be the time to do that. Then I guess we'll make another run into town to drop off the fries, or maybe I should just wait and do that tomorrow. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like there's a time limit. Yeah, I think I'll just wait and do that the next day. And something else I might do as well is maybe just work on getting my friendship up with that dude off camera. Oh, you son of a beach. Because I mean, I could probably just like make a bunch of maple syrup cans and deliver them just over and over again. And that way I don't have to worry about the music copyright or anything like that. And you guys clearly don't want to just see me gift maple syrup to the same guy over and over again, like for 10 days in a row. So that might be something that I do. I don't know. Do I have any trees that need to be hooked up anytime soon? I haven't done an assessment in a while. That one's ready. What was I doing with that one? It's kind of in a weird place. And all of these are hooked up, right? Yeah. I feel like I was waiting on some to get mature over here somewhere. Oh, I think it was just these, right? Yeah, that's what it was. So I can get all this stuff done up right. But these are good. Oh my god, this one was at 92? Ooh. And this one's fully grown here. These are all at 92. Holy crap. Oh. Guys, that's going to be huge. That's a boatload of trees. Wow. I feel like that happened fast. All right, that's going to be big. Wow. I probably don't even have enough taps for, I don't know how many trees that was. I guess I can kind of roughly count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-ish maybe? Something like that. Nice. Well, there's 2 spouts there. Oh, I've got 2 packs of them. That should be good. I'll probably need more tubing. Okay, well. I guess that's a thing that's going to happen. Let's grab the truck and bring it around. And get geared up to make some more maple syrup here. It'll probably take another day for the rest of the green to be done. Okay. Oh, there we go. And done. Oh, look at that. That was a nice throw. Yeah, someone else asked in the comments how to throw stuff. And just right click. You know, you pick up, left click to pick up stuff, right click to throw it. Easy as that. All right. I'm gonna make another can of that too, just to use as gifting material. Just go ahead and make all of this right now. Why not? Whoop. Oh god. Okay. That's weird. It let me make it. It wasn't pouring any more into the barrel, but it let me make another can. Interesting. All right, load those up. Let's get this going here. No, not close it yet. Okay, we're cooking. Should probably grab some poutine. Should have done that when I picked up the truck, like an idiot. I forgot. I'm making a lot of trips back and forth to the house, that's for sure. You know, another thing that would be cool in this game is if you could like buy a house like in town. So you could have your, oh crap, all this stuff needs to be watered. Man, that's rotten timing. Let's see if I can get that done like real quick like. And I have these are very difficult to water right now. Okay, these are all watered. Okay, good. That's everything, right? I don't see any that's not watered. It's hard to see. I think I got them. All right, quick. I want the fire to go out. Oh, we're fine. Everything's fine. Great. Okay. Whoop. A little too hot. That's okay. All right. Here's the exciting part where we just sit here and make maple syrup. It's really exciting the first time you do it. Like after you get the operation going and everything, you're like, oh yeah, here we go, we're doing it. But it's like when you've done it for like the 5th time during the week, and it's like, I need to get these done so I can get it to the Federation before Friday. It loses a little bit of its magic, but that's okay. That's part of the game is the grind as well, right? Plus it gives me a chance to talk to you guys. Not that I have anything to talk about right now, which is probably a bad thing. I'm also not one to just ramble on just to hear the sound of my own voice, you know? So here's another thing I was working on. My scooter has always had a issue with the front. Whenever you use the front brake, it vibrates like crazy. And I read that the Bajaj Cheetah had an issue where they had a run of bad drums where they were machined out of round. And I thought, well, that's probably what the issue is, because I mean it's only got like, I don't know, 2,000 miles on it or something for being as old as it is. And if anybody doesn't know, the Bajaj Cheetah is a it looks just like a Vespa PX or something like that, or Vespa Rally. It's Bajaj was licensed by Piaggio to build Vespas in India. And they also built their own scooter called the Cheetah and sold it alongside of as a little bit lower priced option than the Vespa was. And at one point they sold more Cheetahs than any other manufacturer of any automobile in the entire world. So they were cranking them out at one point. They didn't make it to the United States very long. and eventually the licensing from Piaggio ran out, and instead of renewing it, Bajaj just decided to build the Cheetah a little bit differently and license it as their own thing instead, but it was still built on a Vespa chassis. But it was built differently than the Vespa. Like the sheet metal is a little bit thicker, the front suspension's a little bit different design. There's a different what do you call it? The horn cast is a different shape, but the body, it's the steel body and stuff is still the original Vespa design. The one that I have, and most of the ones in the United States were 4 strokes, not 2 strokes, which is kind of a bummer, but also not really that big of a deal, because the engine they made is pretty good. It's a 150, well, like a 145 single overhead cam, 2-valve basic. It's a little basic engine, right? But it performs relatively well, and since it has a manual transmission, it definitely feels faster than most scooters of that size. But yeah, it has drum brakes in the front, like old Vespas do, and it vibrates. And so I bought a new drum and took the time to like take the rear drum off as well and clean it up and paint it so that they both matched and everything like that, so it would look awesome. Got it all back together, and the new one does that too. So I don't know what I can do at this point. I think I'm going to try to see if a machine shop will take one of the drums that I have and see if it actually is true or not, or if it is, then I'll know that I've probably got something bent in the front suspension somewhere, which I don't know how that could happen because they were designed to be ridden in India, which in the conditions of the time when these things were popular, it was from the 80s all the way up to the mid 2000s or so, when everybody started riding motorcycles instead of scooters. But not only that, you see pictures of like people with their whole families on the things, sometimes they're carrying like 3 people and bags of groceries and stuff, and they are definitely designed tougher than your average bear, right? Or your average wasp, I guess. So I very seriously doubt that there's like something damaged in the front hub or anything like that. But I think I'm probably gonna take the drum that I took off to a machine shop and see if they can lathe it up and see what's going on. So kind of put my mind at ease if it was actually out of round. That's easy to fix. Then what I'd like to do is put disc brakes on it on the front instead, like the genuine Stella, which was built by another Indian company called LML, not related to Bajaj, and that is a licensed copy of a Vespa PX, 2-stroke and everything. So, I could take parts off of that and swap it onto the Bajaj if I wanted to, but not everything fits. And like I said, the Bajaj had its own special heavy-duty anti-dive front suspension that the Vespas and Stellas did not have. Highly desirable, highly sought after. So I don't want to like just swap the fork out with a Stella one, because that would probably be a downgrade other than the brakes. So anyways, there you go. There's probably more than you ever wanted to know about PX and PX clone scooters made from various companies. And I call it Bajaj Cheetah a Vespa clone, but I mean they are their own thing. They are a highly established, well-respected company in the global market. They have a primary ownership in KTM as well, and they've worked jointly with KTM on several different projects. They've also worked with Kawasaki to build some of the Indian market small like enduro motorcycles that are really popular over there. So they've been in the game a long time and they know what they're doing. So It's not like it's a cheap, you know, like a cheap knockoff impersonator or something like that. It's its own thing, and it's a quality scooter. They never really took off here. I think they only sold them here for like 4 or 5 years or something like that. The 4-stroke version that I have, which is unfortunate because it's a really good unit, and now it's hard to get parts for them. So there's that little problem. But, you know, I'll keep rocking it until I can't anymore. If I were a company that wanted to build a scooter right now, I would probably build one with a manual transmission. Obviously, I'm biased, and like a lot of people are like, well, that doesn't make any sense. If you're going to build a scooter, you make it automatic. That's why people buy them. Well, I don't think that's why people buy them. I think that's why a lot of people buy them. I've had a CVT automatic scooter before, and I really didn't like it. And that's after I did some crazy stuff and it was a 2-stroke, and I put a crazy big bore on it and did a bunch of CVT tuning and all this nonsense. And it was fast for what it was. But I did not like riding it just because of the CVT. So, you know, the riding my Bajaj is way more fun just because you get to row through the gears. All right, where are we at? I feel like I've been doing this a long freaking... Oh, that was the end of it. I probably just wasted wood, huh? Let me get a drink real quick before it's all gone. Okay, bedtime. I may as well take the truck. All right, well. I feel like that tank was completely full and I only got two drums of maple syrup. I feel like maybe I did something wrong. I don't know. I thought you got 3 for a full tank. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably also depends. I don't know how much was in there before, like in the reservoir, you know. All right, that's ready to go tomorrow. I need to turn this thing off. And I left the lights on my truck on, which is not ideal. Okay. Don't think it does anything in game, but you know. Okay. Let's see. How much time do I have? What time is it? You know what? I'm gonna go a little bit longer. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I want to get all this stuff loaded up and make some money. Aw, son of a... I repackaged that. Or I dumped it into the thing. Gotta like be careful where you where you swing it around. Okay. Fire that back up. Go ahead and dump the rest of this in here, and I'll bring the fuel can with me too. Is there anything else I need? Actually, I could probably do another junkyard run too. I've got, let's see, these struts. All this junk. That's it though, really. That's not a lot. How many more parts am I going to be taking off of this thing? Oh, there's all the suspension parts. Yeah, I guess I'll wait and do all that at the same time, huh? That makes more sense. Where are we with harvest? We got some at 90, some at 60. Yeah, I think I'll those just went dry there. That was weird. I didn't think it did that when it's foggy out. There we go. Well, the water now. All right, do I have any more? I don't have any more product either. I sold it all to everybody. Yeah, I did. It's all gone. Okay, well, that's what I get. Trying to make money. Got to move the product. And we're off. I'm making a new driveway for you, brother. What do you think?
Hey, hey, ben content de te voir, petit frère.
All right. Ooh, let's see, the performance parts guy is going to be here too, isn't it? On Thursday? Or am I wrong? I think I get those days screwed up all the time. Is it Thursday, Friday that he's here, or Friday, Saturday? All right, don't go flying out. Nope, not here. I think it's Friday. I can never remember. Alright. Just gonna take a little shortcut here. Whoops, I missed it. Whoa! There we go. Truck, where you going? Hey, buddy. $5 poutine? What a deal. All right. Let's get out of here. Wonder if this is better than my homemade poutine. Whoops. Derp. Alright, gotta fill up my fuel can here. A little too far. There we go. There's that. Grab this. Fill that. Okay. I gotta say hi to these guys again.
Hey, comment est-ce qu'il va aujourd'hui? Hey, prends
Anything else I need?
de sirop pour la route, là.
No, I always say that, and I don't think there's anything in there I need right now. Okay, to the Federation. Wait a minute, is this the right way? Where the hell am I? Yeah, I think this is right. I do that all the time in games. I get lost on maps like so easily. I don't get lost in real life very often. Okay. Had 2 empties and 2 to throw in here. Okay. Ooh, I need another tubing roll.
Ah, très bon choix.
Here. Take 2 of them. All right.
Bienvenue à la Fédération de sirop d'érable.
I don't need any more barrels right now. I think I'm good with barrels. Never a good idea to never a bad idea to have more, but right now I can't keep up with what I'm making right now anyway. All right. Erp. All right, we're gonna stop in here too. And pick up planters. What's up, Mel? All right. Oh man, I didn't want to buy this. That was 170 bones. Well, I gotta take it now. Crap. Damn it. That's what I get for trying to talk to you. But you could buy harvest baskets here. Really? What is this thing? I don't know. Is there anything else? I haven't actually looked around in here very much. There's all kinds of decorations and crap. Alright. This is going to be fun, trying to do this with all this other crap in the back of the truck. Yeah, that's what you want. No, just... No. Here, just... Oh, perfect. There we go. I want this trailer. I don't need it. I should wait. Okay, that's good. I'm not going to buy a full load of them. I can't believe I got this dumb plant. What am I going to do with that? Man. Freaking thing was expensive, too. Crap. Oh, that was awesome. I made it real far, didn't I? Oh, Lord. Oh, for God's sakes, stop with this nonsense. Stay. I start a little bit easier here. All right, that's working. This is fine. Stay in there. Stay in there. I really do like the sideboards on this truck. I mean, it makes the truck look stupid, right? But it definitely improves the utility quite a bit. I kind of wish there was like a bigger truck you could get, you know? Like a, like, you know, like a big farm truck, like an international Lodestar or something like that. That would be sweet. All right. We made it. Nope, stay there. Okay. I'm just gonna have like this wall of planters stacked around my house. Perfect. I love it. I should see if I can make like a noob tower in Minecraft, you know, where you... Can I stand on these? I can, look at that. So you could do that. You could just stack these things like all the way up. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Alright, got full gas can. Got this plant. It's paintable too, yeah, that's cool. Alright, I guess we're gonna put you right here. Okay, we got a big dumb plant. What else is in here? Anything I need to take out here? Nope. I don't think so. Oh wait, the poutine. Crap. Here, I'll eat my last one here. Yes, a backpack, or like in my garage, or the inventory system like in the long drive would be much appreciated in this game. That would be a future edition. All right, there's that. Let's bring this crap to the sugar shack. Then maybe we can look into harvesting. Woohoo! There we go. More empties. Did I close that door? Why was that door closed? I don't remember doing that. Scapegoat been by? Did he close the door for me? He worries about bears all the time. Okay, tuning roll. All right, we are ready for when those trees... Oh, I need to check those. I don't think they'll be ready today. Maybe they will. Crap, I don't know. All right, that's good for now. There's hardly any maple syrup in that, so I'm not going to make any tonight. Although, then I won't have any for Friday. Ah, bother. I don't know. Yeah, 99. That's what I figured. That means tomorrow they'll be ready. Oh, that's going to be big. Then I'll definitely... There'll be no way that I could keep up with the amount of sap that I could collect. No way. Okay, I guess I'll... Well, these are at 94, 93, 94. Man, that's annoying. I just want to... Let me just harvest what I got, I guess. Maybe I'll just wait to plant more? I don't know. That seems kind of stupid too, but... Let's see, there was one or two more, right? I guess there weren't as many as I thought. Alright, let's roll. That's it. Yeah, I did not get very much out of that. Bummer. Alright, I'm gonna grab these seeds and just put them in here, I guess. I guess I could check the windmill to see if there's any more seeds in there. Ugh, I don't know what to do. That's a problem in this game sometimes. You just like... There's a lot of things that I could be doing right now, but I don't know what to do. Well, I suppose what I'll do is end this episode here. And then to spare you guys the monotony of maple syrup making, I'll go and make some maple syrup, whatever I can get, so that on the next episode we'll be ready to go and deliver it. So, that sounds good to me. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. So yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate all the views and the likes and the comments and everything that I've been getting lately. And if you like this, you know, please, by all means, leave a like and maybe subscribe if you're not. If you are, thank you. I appreciate it. Look into the channel memberships thing if you're interested in that. If not, that's cool too. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.